Power couple Marvin and Rochelle Humes have been tipped to replace Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby as hosts of Dancing on Ice after the ongoing rumored feud on This Morning. The warring presenters have hosted the popular competition for most of the past 17 years, with a brief break when Christine Lampard took over from 2012 to 2014. But it seems unlikely that Holly and Phil will host this year's event, and although an ITV spokesperson recently confirmed that no decisions had been made, fans are starting to speculate. It has been reported that Rochelle Humes and her husband Marvin could be next in line for the gig, but who are the happy couple? Here we take a look inside their love life, from secret dates to their brief split. What do you think about Rochelle and Marvin? Let us know in the comments. The JLS singer and the Saturday's star tied the knot in 2012, and since then they've welcomed 3 beautiful children together, Eliamai, Valentina, and Blake. Marvin, 36, and Rochelle, 32, were first introduced as fresh-faced teenagers when Rochelle was just 16. Chance brought them together again years later, but they'll be the first to admit their romance wasn't always easy. At the peak of their music careers, the pair ran into each other in 2010 when their respective bands were booked at the same event in Ireland. Recalling their early days, Rochelle explained, "We met actually when I was younger, when I was probably about 16. Nothing romantic. Fast forward a few years on, he was in JLS, I was in the Saturdays. We were at a club, and they had put all the bands together. I went to the toilet and my bag was on the chair. He took my phone out of my bag, called himself from my phone and got my number. It was weird. In a creepy, restraining order way," laughed Rochelle. She had been shocked but impressed with Marvin's bold wooing tactic, but there was a spanner in the works as the Saturday's manager warned her to stay away from the JLS hunk. But luckily, she decided to ignore the advice and started dating the X Factor star in secret. "I remember having this meeting with our A&R manager, and I remember him saying to us, 'It's going really well, it's quite hard for girl bands because girls have to like you and not feel intimidated. The only thing you can do to mess this up is date someone from a boy band. If any of you date JLS then you're screwed.' We were sort of dating in secret," revealed Rochelle on The Jonathan Ross Show in 2021. It wasn't too long before their union was rumbled. Marvin even made a brief appearance on the Saturday's reality TV show where he revealed he'd flown across America just to spend a few hours with Rochelle. But after the pair moved in together, cracks began to show. Work commitments and petty squabbles became too much of a hurdle for the pop stars, who split in November 2010 after 8 months together. Marvin broke the news on JLS's Twitter page, "I'm very sad to say that it is all true. Rochelle and I have split up. Thank you for all your kind messages of support. Love you guys. MarvX." While Rochelle used her personal account for her update, "Hey guys, thanks for messages. It's all a bit odd to share a breakup. We have split but, we are still very much friends. You guys are lovely." But just 2 months later, the pair realized they couldn't be without each other and love brought them back together. The following year Marvin made the biggest sign of commitment when he asked Rochelle to marry him during an idyllic holiday in Antigua. Marvin got down on one knee on New Year's Eve and popped the question with a £45,000 ring. An over-the-moon Rochelle broke the news to fans on Instagram with a snap of her and Marvin looking very smitten in their swimwear as she showed off the new diamond sparkler. "It's official, Marvin proposed to me today, wanted to tell you before someone else did. So excited to be Mrs. Humes," she wrote. In July 2012, the couple said "I do" in an elaborate ceremony that featured a gospel choir and performances from Ollie Murs and Alexandra Burke as well as members of the Saturdays and JLS. Rochelle wore a stunning strapless Vera Wang gown, with her bandmates stepping in as her bridesmaids in matching navy dresses. Speaking about the moment he first laid eyes on his beautiful bride, Marvin said, "Oh man, she looked unbelievable, more beautiful than I've ever seen her look. Her face, her smile, the dress, everything. She was absolutely stunning." The following year, Rochelle and Marvin welcomed daughter Aliyah. Then in 2017 the parents expanded on their family with the arrival of a second daughter, Valentina Rain. "Our world is now complete," Rochelle said at the time. But fate had other ideas and the couple later welcomed a baby boy in 2020, Blake Hampton. The couple announced the happy news of his birth on October 12, last year. Sharing a string of adorable snaps from the hospital, Rochelle wrote, "Blake Hampton Humes on Friday morning at 8:44 a.m. Our boy arrived to flip the switch on 2020. I didn't think he'd ever fall in love with another man, but this guy has stolen my whole heart and we've been in a love bubble ever since. Do you have a story to sell? Get in touch with us at yourmirror@mirror.co.uk."
Now take